Hello. Merry Christmas to everyone who's doing Christmas. Hope you had a good day. Got loads of presents and Christmassy things. I decided to make my room a little bit Christmassy. There's a tree with presents and there's snow, and that's about as far as I got with Christmassy. Couldn't really think of what else to put in there, so that's that. Probably not going to be a long stream, just want to hang out a little bit, play some games we haven't played in a bit that I enjoyed. A couple of Soulstone Survivors, which was good. They just had an update, which is a bit Christmassy. And then, I don't know, we'll maybe play a few other things. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, I'll see how I feel. When I stop wanting to do this, I'll just end stream. And everybody can have a rest of a nice, chill evening. Sorry, should have muted for that. Let's remove this starting soon. It's not the snowiest of backgrounds ever, but it's okay. It does look very cozy. Wish I had a nice snowy view right now. One of these days I just want to go rent a cabin for like a month and go live out in the countryside. Just hope I have internet. Maybe if I plan ahead, buy a stack of movies and series and things and download all the games I want to play and then just chill. Should we just game? Don't really know what else to say. I don't really have not very active tonight. Today, I don't know what time is it. Yeah, it's just after 6, but later than I usually am, but meh. Oh, let's mute this music. And then get into the game. So I played this ages ago, but I feel I overgrinded. I grinded way harder than I should have for what content is actually available. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start over. I'm going to start a new save. Look how Christmassy this is now. I feel I'm going to miss out on some of the Christmassy stuff because apparently there's some secret things, holiday events. Usually I'm not a big fan of these timed things, but fine. But I'm not going to be good enough to fight this boss if I start over, but that's just fine. We're just going to start over. You, Discord. Winterfall update, so now there's more. I don't think there's more characters. I think just some of the characters that didn't have weapons. Like these didn't have weapon upgrades, I think. Now everyone has at least one weapon upgrade, which is nice. Which is cool, there's something to work towards. Because last time I had everything unlocked and I had so many gems and stuff and didn't have anything to do with it. So yeah, we've reset. New save. Got the one character. And we're just gonna play for a little bit. I don't know how long. I don't know what else changed in the game. Hopefully nothing too intense. So it's a little bit loud, isn't it? Yeah, so we're just gonna run around and do this for a bit, because I actually really enjoy this one. This might be my second favorite of these kinds of games. Of course, Vampire Survivors is at the top. And I had a lot of fun playing this. The first time I played this, I thought it was okay, but not that great. But then I ended up just playing it for hours every day for like a week or two. I thought I'll wait until the full game is released before I play it again, but seeing as there is a Christmassy update, you might as well. So what am I gonna do? I can't. Speed is so important. Can't lose any speed, so we're not gonna subtract speed yet. Area modifier, fine. I think we're just gonna do a bunch of physical damage skills, probably. It's been a while since I've played with my character being this pathetic and weak. But yeah, even the map has a bunch of Christmassy things on it. That's really cute. It has a creepy big gingerbread man. Bombs. Let's do the quick strike. I don't think we'll actually kill the bosses because yeah, we've got nothing upgraded. It's just... Oh, I've completely forgot what word I wanted to say. Can't subtract speed. Multicast chance of quick strike. Area of whirlwind. Let's do the legendary one. So I feel like multi-strike is actually quite good. And doubling your attack is just so nice. I'm still not actually 100% sure what it does. I think it's just what's the chance that it just does the skill again? I think so. Bit more health, critical damage chance. Let's go for crit chance. I feel that works well with like physical stuff. It feels thematic, and we're all about the thematic bolts. Explosive trap, shrapnel bomb. Let's do shrapnel bomb. It's not so physical, at least it says physical in the description, but I wanted to go all like weapons and stuff, but fine. You can always replace it later if we don't like it. Should probably check the settings and see if there's any new stuff since I've last played. Crit chance, bit of health. Let's go crit chance. And this... which menu? Yeah, this menu is so nice. Being able to actually... Like, I've missed this in Vampire Survivor. If you go into Vampire Survivor and you want to see something and you just can't hover over it, it just assumes you know everything, which I feel is a bit of a fail. Like, if I can't remember what the skill does, at least now I can just hover over it and it says throw a bomb in front of you. Nice. We've got all our abilities over here, so I know my crit damage modifier is currently 200%, which is nice. Crit chance 45, so almost half my hits are crits currently. Yeah, let's make the shrapnel bomb area higher. Okay, I'm wondering whether I should actually have picked up that magnet thing that lets get all the... Oh, I forgot about the dodge. The magnet thing lets me get the XP gems more easily. I don't actually want any of these. I feel this Chaos Golem is too good, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit my theme. This also doesn't, so I have Suction Bomb, even though I don't like it. Maybe it's not that bad. If I can get a few more skills that do like damage right in front of me. I need to get my health increased, otherwise I'm gonna die. I might have to pause occasionally to just check messages and maybe respond to some people. Ooh, wrong button to dodge, shit. Pressed A. I'm actually gonna pick that magnetic thing. Because I feel I'm not picking up anything because let's get some health. Hey, we killed the boss. Body slam could be good. Heroic strike also. Ooh, I'm gonna go body slam. If we're like a barbarian dude, then Body slam feels thematic. Cast frequency up, movement. Yeah, we need a bit of movement. Should I worry about armor? I never really do armor. Let's go. Why not? I'm slowly doing a little bit more damage. Let's go subdue. I don't like subdue, but it fits the skills closest. Area, cast frequency. I'm not getting very good upgrades. Health, nice. Ooh. I like the daggers. I'm going to replace suction bomb. So I'm curious. Okay, so this doesn't really start. I was wondering whether you start with some other upgrades because the skill you replaced had some upgrades, but no, that's not a thing. Let's increase the area of our whirlwind. AoE area increase is always good. I don't really care about burning them. Damage up? Yeah. Ooh, cleaver. I really shouldn't be replacing skills. I replace subdue or the shrapnel bomb. Replace the shrapnel bomb. Okay. Now I should probably just stick with what I have. I don't think the skills fit together that well, but fine. We just need to upgrade and hope for the best. We have only killed one boss, but until now it hasn't been that difficult, which is okay. I need to find like an upgrade that says, oh, increase your physical skills. So yeah, now I'm not going to replace any skills anymore. More health. I think we've got enough health. 167, 180. 180 is not that bad. Ooh, area modifier for swing. Yeah, that's nice. Got so many swing spells. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage now. I don't really care about poison. Cast frequency. It feels wrong when it's called cast frequency. I feel like I'm not doing magic. Multicast of whirlwind, sure. It's not the most powerful of skills. Oh, it does a bit of damage. Oh, I'm so sleepy again. I need to make sure that I don't accidentally fall asleep. Yeah, let's go for the crit strike on enemies with full health. And getting double damage in your first hit on an enemy, depending on what skill you're using, that's quite good. Ooh, that's a lot of health. But I feel I shouldn't be focusing on health now. Even if it's really good, I should be focusing on damage. Okay, I'm not going to go for doom and slow and all the like debuffs. The only debuff I'll probably go for is maybe a bit of bleed or frailty or something. I feel like debuffs don't fit this character. Oh, I'm so slow. We're doing decent damage. Yeah. 30% more damage would be nice, but I can't lose 15 off my speed. I can hope to pick up another speed, but I'm not going to do that. Let's just go for the multicast. know if we're doing good at the moment, but anytime now, something hard's gonna appear and we're gonna be fucked. I do a lot of damage. Area of flurry, sure. I don't even really see... Oh, my skills are all set to be very... visibility is very low. No. Graphics. 0. No, that is the highest. I think I've lowered this very much. So we're not really seeing the skills anymore. Oh, now I can see the daggers. Because yeah, with some characters and bolts it gets a little bit insane. Should I have got an heroic strike? Yeah, quick strike, sure, go for it. Don't really need any health potions. Crit damage, sure. Oh yeah, okay, now I should probably get the crit damage modifier super high up, seeing as our first hit is a guaranteed crit. Ooh, sorry, just hang on 1 second. Sorry, I muted before I finished my sentence. Hang on 1 second, I'll be back. Sorry. I'm back. I mean, I didn't go anywhere. I was sitting around my desk, but I had to quickly message someone about something. Oh yeah, we're definitely picking this again. We've got so many swing skills. We're really good at swinging. Oh, I'm so sleepy. Maybe I should have played something with a bit more stress in it. I should have picked Heroic Strike, but I don't really want to replace. My only skill that's still level 1 is that Body Slam one, but it's such a good skill, so I'm not going to replace it. I just need some upgrades for it. Let's go multicast. I think before the update, the strongest character in Bold I managed to do was with the Paladin guy, picking all the holy skills, and there's this holy flame thing that is just insanely, it felt so unbalanced, which was really cool. You just walk through and you just murder everyone one shot and the entire screen just explodes. Sure. And then I haven't really looked at any kind of balancing things. I just saw this, oh, new skills, new weapons, and I'm like, oh, cool. Let's give it a go. Let's try it. Okay, stay away from the health. We don't need health. Oh shit, this beam is tough. Just make sure we stay behind them. This is where the AoE is sort of nice, because the AoE can take care of all the shitty dudes around me, and then I can just focus the sort of strikey weapons right at the boss. I'm surprised how much damage we're doing. I remember having a lot of difficulty when I started last time. That's really strange. I don't know why. I'm suddenly doing okay. I mean, there's still 2 bosses. I could probably still die. Maybe I just didn't really know how the game worked back then. I just randomly picked things. But it does feel like I'm doing a lot more damage than I remember doing at this point in the game when I started. So yeah, I'm very sure I died to a whole bunch of bosses until I upgraded things a little bit. Hey Walrus, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a good Christmas day. You do anything exciting? Let's go damage increase. Do you get presents? Are you guys doing presents? I'm just doing murder. It's probably not murder, it's self-defense if they're attacking you, isn't it? Oh shit. Let's go area. I feel like the area of the whirlwind is already big enough. I probably shouldn't focus on it, but fine. Visiting families unfortunately drink a lot of vodka. Okay. That seems exciting. I'm not a big vodka drinker. I don't think I've ever had vodka in some, like, when it was not in a mixed drink. I'm trying to think. I don't think so, no. Vodka's not really a big, like, South African drink. We're more of a Afrikaans people more into their brandies. Like, you'll have your vodka, but it'll be like vodka and lemonade, or vodka and this, or vodka and that. Or maybe I'm sure there's a lot of people who drank way too much vodka, but that's just, I don't know, maybe I have drinking problems. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm gonna catch on fire. Homemade moonshine. Ooh. That is interesting. Oh, what's this Afrikaans version of moonshine called? Oh shit, now I forgot. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to Google this. Gonna have to Google this. It's cool. I've completely forgot this. Witblitz. It translates to like white lightning or something, which is sort of our equivalent of like moonshiny something. It's interesting that most cultures have their own, like, let's make something to drink at home kind of drink. Let's go for this. Can I pick up that crystal? I only have one boss left. This is really... I don't know, why is it so easy? Multicast of all the frontal ones for 30. Titan's Cleaver by 60. I think all of them by 36 is probably better than one of them by 60. It's sounding a little bit loud, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry if I don't sound too awake. I'm not. A few days, so I'm halfway in a coma. I just thought I'll stream a little bit, because what the hell else am I gonna do? I'm catching up on some Twitch VODs and trying to decide what the hell game am I going to play. So why not just do half of that on stream? Ooh, body slam? Sure. I was gonna say, I don't really see the body slam, but I think it's just... I get it confused with the stab thing. I think they look vaguely the same when you don't pay attention. Especially with all the effects turned very transparency. I had all these ideas for what stuff I was going to update and things for today's stream, but then I remembered, shit, I still need to send a few presents to people tomorrow, so I end up wrapping presents, and then, like the last 2 years, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to buy more wrapping paper. I'm actually going to finish the rolls that I have, and I thought I had way more left, but whoops, I ran out of wrapping paper. So my present wrapping situation did not go that well. It's usually, I'm not the best at it. So whoops. Luckily it's for like a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, so they won't care. Oh yeah, it's definitely high percentage drink. Most stuff in South Africa, like drinking wise, will probably more end up being, I think, just grapes. I'm not actually sure what it's made out of. I think it's grapes. Oh yeah, it's just grapes. Probably the leftover after they've made wine. Because the area of South Africa where I come from, this sort of the southwest area, very much into the wine and the grapes, and there's loads of like vineyards and things. Let's go. Titan Cleaver. I think I'm fast enough. Yeah, I'm not a huge spirits drinker unless it's in a mix. It just doesn't taste good. Okay, I don't even... Oh, maybe I just don't buy high enough stuff, like enough quality. But it's a waste to give me any high quality alcohol because I just don't like it that much. Like a while back, someone gave me like a 25-year-old bottle of brandy. And I feel bad drinking it mixed with Coke, but I'm never going to drink it if I don't do that. And it's the same with other things as well. I've tried whiskey, don't like it. Can't think of any like spirit that I actually like. I drink only on family meetings. Yeah, luckily my friends are mostly over the whole, hey, let's order some shots thing. Now they're all parents. But still occasionally. And people are always very offended when you say, no thank you, I don't do shots. It's just disgusting. Why would I want to do that? And yeah, I even bought a very nice bottle of rum a while ago. Oh shit, I'm going to get... With the idea that I know one of my friends really like it, so it must be good. And I tried, but I just can't. It just tastes horrible. I only drink things that I really like. I'm not a let's just drink and try and get as drunk as possible, as quick as possible kind of person. I feel that's a young man's game. And I think I've mentioned this previously, let's draw this on stream. Let me explain my drinking thresholds. So over here, this is no drinks. 0 drinks. Over here is where I'm tipsy. And over here is quite... How do you spell quite? Quite drunk. And then over here somewhere is... I have no idea how I got home. It used to be that I used to always just drink up until like here. Like maybe like up to this level. I think that's a comfortable. I didn't like getting to this level, and I definitely don't like getting to... Oh, my mouse pointer doesn't exist. Over here is bad, and over here is very, very bad. And usually I can drink up to here, but I'm gonna get a horrible hangover level was like at this point. These days, unfortunately, this is where my tipsy level is. This is where my hangover level is. So drink 2 beers and the next day I'll have a mini headache, even though it's got zero effect. So I just drink for taste. Even though I never really drank for being drunk, and I drink slowly anyway. But if you're in the pub for like 5 hours on a Friday, and you try and keep up with other people, it's not too weird to end up in this zone, in the above tipsy towards quite drunk zone. But it's just not worth it anymore. So yeah, I'm just sticking around this area these days with drinking my 1 drink, maybe 2 drinks, and then I'm just slightly above this, and then I'll just drink like a paracetamol or something the next morning, and I feel slightly okay. But if I'm even a little bit tipsy, the next day is almost going to be a write-off. I don't know. It's very weird. I didn't used to be so weak. It's not like I drink a lot. Anyway. I think that's the benefit of being a very slow drinker. Like, I drink 1 beer at the speed all my friends drink like 3. So that's a sort of a good excuse to not take part in the whole we do rounds thing, because that just ends up being expensive and you end up feeling very bad the next day. Crit damage chance? Sure. Oh. I'm very surprised. How did I beat the bosses? It's like, this is new save, all from scratch. Very confused. Pizza, hey, how you doing? How's it going? You had a nice day? A nice weekend? Should we go into the void? We're gonna die anyway, but do we get a benefit if we survive? Screw it. Let's go in. Not a use for drinking and drink shots, but I don't really like them. Yeah, I just drink stuff that tastes good. I'll drink beer, I'll drink mixed drinks. I like sweet stuff, like a nice little glass of port or something. I like dessert wines. I'm not going to sit in a pub and drink a dessert wine. That's a little bit... Yeah, I'm not that much of an old lady. But yeah, I don't get people who drink something like, ugh, that's so horrible. Like, why the fuck are you drinking it then? So at the moment I'm drinking a little bit of port, even though I'm super sick, because that doesn't make a difference to how I feel. Great, sweet and strong. Yeah, but it's not as strong as... It's like... Isn't it like 20% or something? I don't know. Stronger than wine, at least. But I feel like that's part of why I like it. It's sweet. It tastes nice, but it's got that bit of heat. That's why it's nice in the winter. I don't really drink it at all. In the summer I drink beer because it's nice and refreshing and it's hot outside. In the winter I might be in a pub and I might drink like a Guinness or something, because Guinness is more cozy than beer. But that's why I like the dessert winey sweet things. It's nice and strong because you do get that feeling of heat. It's very nice, that unfortunately you can't get with any other kind of drink. But yeah, never been into cocktails, but mostly because most cocktails are like very fruity flavored, and I'm not a big fruit fan. I don't like things that are sour, and I feel like a lot of fruity drinks end up having that little bit of sourness to them. And they're strong and expensive. I'd much rather just drink a rum and coke or something, or a beer. Beer every season, cider in the summer, port in winter. Oh, okay, yeah. I was having a bit of a seasonal drink. But beer, yeah, beer I'll still drink. I don't have anything against the beer in the winter, but it's definitely, in the summer it's 100% drink. In the winter it's like a 50-50. Out with friends, sure, might as well have a beer. But yeah, cider, a nice cider in the summer is also good. But cider in the winter, cider anytime's good. It's all good anytime, because like I said, I only drink things I like drinking. It's just extra good in the seasons where, like, nothing quenches your thirst quite as well as a nice cold beer. And you don't really want anything sweet. You just have that nice refreshing taste. It's nice and cold. So good. Let's go quick strike. As a Pole, I have to drink vodka every now and then. Yeah, if it's expected culturally, then unfortunately, yeah, we all have to make our sacrifices. I forgot I have to aim some of my skills. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, from the Afrikaans side is brandy and coke. I mean, you don't have to. A lot of people don't drink brandy and coke, but it's a very stereotypical Afrikaans person drink. Tried white port. I'm not sure if I ever had any good ones. I am very... Unlike how I buy gadgets, when I buy things that are way more expensive than I probably need, when it comes to food and drink, I don't mind going for the cheap shit. Supermarket brand port, I'm perfectly fine with that. I sort by price and I pick the cheapest one. So I've had some white ports and the usual red ones, but I don't know if they taste the way they're supposed to taste. Let's say it like that. Where are we going? Nah, let's just go damage increase. I like most sweet things, as long as it doesn't have that little bit of sourness to it. And sometimes that's also okay. Like a lot of ciders are a little bit sour. If it's too sour, then I don't like it. Area. Yeah, we're not doing... For some reason I've decided we're not doing any. Unless it's bleed, we're not doing any status effects, no debuffs. No fire orb nonsense. And yeah, I'm just sitting here now with my glass of port that's way bigger than a glass of port should probably be. And then I'll probably have a mini headache tomorrow. But I'm sick anyway, so what's a little headache on top of that? Whirlwind... Yeah, sure. we're still doing a decent amount of damage. More movement. Should I be starting to get maybe a little bit of armor up? I almost never do armor. Body slam. So funny how they made it so Christmassy by putting some Christmas stuff on the walls. It doesn't fit in at all, but for some reason it's cool. It's cute. I wonder if they'll do some other seasonal things over time as well. I'm not really worrying about collecting anything in this playthrough. I'm just killing. Let's go for the swing. So many swing abilities. So does anyone have anything good to eat today? I didn't. Maybe I can live through other people's posts and imagine that I had a good Christmas meal. Is there any like traditional Christmas stuff in your area that I would find interesting? Let's get our crit chance up. Oh shit, this dude's angry. Multicast. Oh, we are not doing a lot of damage. Doing a decent amount. It doesn't look like he's taking damage, at least. It doesn't look like he's just completely... Oh shit, he's gonna... Oh shit. I was just about to say, it doesn't look like he's gonna demolish us. No vicarious feasting. Aww. Vicarious is the word that I was thinking of that I couldn't remember. Thank you. Thank you for using it in your sentence. I'm not even that huge of a fan of like traditional Christmassy foods. I feel like turkey is the worst of the birds that I've eaten. Turkey is always such a dry thing, and I didn't grow up eating turkey. Afrikaans people don't really eat turkey. It's more of an English thing. Let's get that crit up. So yeah, the first like big meal with like turkey, like a roast turkey and stuff I had was when I came over to the UK a bunch of years ago. And I wasn't too impressed. I mean, you've got the gravy. It's basically just a way to shovel more gravy down your throat, isn't it? Let's get that multicast up. But the other stuff I like. Well, yeah, there's nothing really Christmas specific that's like, oh, you can only eat it on Christmas that I like. Because yeah, not that big of a difference between just a Christmas meal and like a normal Sunday roast. Correct. Okay, I'm starting to do a little bit less damage. Maybe this is where having the debuffs would have actually helped. Or multicast, not sure. Yeah, growing up, I feel like the Christmas vibe is a lot different depending on whether you have Christmas in the summer or in the winter. Oh yeah, where are my thoughts on mince pies? Yeah, I've told the disappointing story of the mince pies before. Ugh. Just thinking about them. I saw something else but mince pies a few days ago and I thought, ugh, disappointment cakes. I will never forgive mince pies. But yeah, we didn't grow up having like a big hot cooked Christmas meal because it's mid-30s outside. We were like, oh, we'll have some cold meats and snack on some food and then eat some watermelon and we'll go jump in the pool kind of stuff. And then later on it's like, oh, we'll have a nice little barbecue, some nice steaks or chicken or something. Because yeah, if it's so hot, you don't want to sit around a big table with eating a bunch of heavy food. Christmas cake is like the fruity cake, right? I'm not a big fan of... I've probably talked about this. I don't like cooked fruit. It ends up being very gooey and tangy, and I don't like that. I don't like the texture. Don't like the taste. I feel fruit needs to stay raw in its original way nature intended. As soon as you cook it and heat it up, it gets weird. Funnily enough, the only fruit that's cooked and warm that I'm not too completely upset about. If someone hands me a Hawaiian pizza, I'll eat it. It's not the worst thing in the world. But other things, nah. I don't even know what's in a Christmas cake now that I try and think about it. It's also not really something we did growing up. I feel like we didn't really have any traditional Christmassy things. Very fruity, but dried fruit before cooking. I don't know if that makes it worse or better. Part of me thinks that makes it better because I feel like they're not going to be as gooey. But they probably will. Yeah, no, I don't like cooked fruit. I wouldn't say I'm a very fussy eater, but there's a lot of things I don't like. Like, I can force it down, but preferably if it wasn't there and I didn't have to. That's ideal. But these days, or if I don't join people for Christmas, what I used to just do is I just go to the shops and I buy all those little Christmas party packs of food. Like little pigs in blankets, little samosas, little spring rolls, chicken, kebab thingies, loads of stuff like that, and I'll just cook all of that and have a nice little feast, which I feel is a lot nicer than having like a big heavy meal. So going on with something tells me not like it for another reason. Now, I've definitely had Christmas cake. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I would not, if it's on the table and someone says, hey, there's Christmas cake if you want, I would not get up and go get some. If I'm around a table with people I don't know that well and someone hands me a plate and here's your cake, then I'll eat it. Because then I don't want to be rude. But I won't enjoy it. Because you can't really compete. If you call yourself a cake, you can't really compete against chocolate cake or a nice vanilla cake or something. Body slam. But luckily, the benefit of not going anywhere ever is you mostly just eat what you want. I'm not really paying attention to what I'm grabbing, I'm just picking stuff. Multicast. I feel I've got enough health. I don't know if I should worry at all about health. Should I be farming things? What should I be doing? Oh shit. Oh shit. It's the laser man again. Let's go block power. I never really pick it. I know I've picked it like 3 times, and every time I said I never really pick it. I don't really know. Oh, just look. What does it do? Block power. Gives a chance to completely block attacks. Oh, it's a completely... that's not bad. It's like a dodge. Sure, more damage. We can do that. Yeah, we're doing quite a bit of damage. Shit, I did not expect that blade to go by. I'm actually going to increase my magnetic power a little bit. All crit chance. So what happens when my crit chance hits 100? Where We're at 85. There's a cap. There's no point for it to be any larger than 100, is there? Unless they're calculating crit damage chance for your attacks to be critical. So yeah, so if it gets to 100, we should definitely not keep on picking it. I feel like 85's high enough. Also considering our first attack is always a crit. Am I slowing them as well? What's the blue shield now? What are we doing to them? We're definitely doing a bit of bleeding. What else are we doing to them? Oh, maybe that's frailty, seeing as this does frailty. Maybe it's a bit of frailty. Yeah, I thought someone was going to post, oh, I had this big massive meal with like this, and we had like 40 different animals on the table and blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. But all I actually want right now is a nice big tasty pizza. That would be so good. I'm craving a good pizza for weeks now. Maybe when I feel better I'll give it a go and we'll see. Oh, keep saying frailty, but it's fragility. Should we actually pick this? Seeing as we're already doing a little bit of fragility. Unless there's a frailty as well, and I'm mixing up my debuffs. I don't think so. I wish you could turn off the debuff icons. Because with this build it's not that bad. I think it's only 2, but with one of the other characters, if you go for something like a chaos, I think it's a chaos bolt, there's like, oh, apply a random status effect. And then if you do a bunch of those, then everybody ends up with every single status effect that basically exists in the game. And you don't really see anything, you just see these rows of little icons. What is my crit damage? 320%, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Sorry, check something. Oh, damn. This is the least Christmassy feeling Christmas I feel like I've ever had. Quick strike. Also, if you look at the news and stuff today, it's all just a bunch of horrible shit that's happening everywhere. Like people in the UK getting shot in a pub, that does not happen. Almost ever. And people in France getting murdered. People in the US getting frozen. Not a good time. And then all the usual other stuff on top of that as well. I should not get too far away from the boss. Well, this boss is okay. Why is my dude so strong? Did the things get buffed? Did the enemies get nerfed? Was I just lucky with my skill choices? I remember struggling until I leveled up everything a few times. I don't remember being powerful. Okay, our health is going down. It's not like we are immortal currently, but we are. I wish the healing in this game was a little bit stronger. Because sometimes it feels like the healing crystals do almost nothing. Yeah, why am I so strong? Okay, this dude's probably gonna kill me. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm stuck. Oh shit, I'm stuck. Okay, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon, I'm gonna get... I'm getting murdered. Body slam. Look how many things I've picked up. Is there another? Okay, we are not doing any damage to this boss. Did he just heal? I think he just healed. Let's go flurry. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yay. I expected to die, to be honest. I did not think we were going to do that. Oh yeah, let's go more for agility. Agility and bleeding is the only debuffs we're doing. Seeing as one of our skills added anyway. I need healing, I need healing. I'm not fast enough to dodge some of these monsters. That was so little healing. Yeah, but if it healed a lot, then the game would probably be too easy. So I'm probably just going to play this for the next few days. It's one of those nice distraction games where I can watch something on my other monitor and just play this without focusing too hard. I'm struggling these days to play things with a story because I don't want to put my full attention on a game, because it doesn't take my full attention, but it takes more than 50. Where if I play a brain dead game like this along with watching something, that's 100% of my attention. That keeps my brain occupied. I don't have to think. But if I play a game with a story and dialogue where I have to focus, that takes, I don't know, 70% of my brain. And then I can't do anything else because watching something takes more than 30. Ah, shit. So I end up thinking. Damn, 5 achievements. I feel this is way easier than it should be. Leveling up to level 7 in one fight. Lindy, hey. I'm not doing much Christmas this year. Do you have a nice Christmas? How's the heat? Don't really pay attention to how hot it is currently down there. I saw you streamed. Congrats. I don't know if you used to stream or something, but yeah. Nice squeezing in a little holiday stream. But yeah, I hope you had a nice Christmas. In the heat. What is the temperature in South Africa these days? My parents usually complain about the weather. They didn't complain. Oh, because it's not that hot. Okay, that's why they didn't complain. It's like low 20s and whatever in Cape Town. I would definitely hear it if the weather was bad. Okay, it should rain today. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was talking earlier about how a nice, cold, snowy Christmas is just so much better than a hot one. But a medium temperature Christmas is not that bad. Let's go back to the main menu. Let's unlock another character. Won't force you to stream. Some days I wish I had someone to force me to stream, because sometimes I just don't feel like it. But then when I do it, it's good. But I almost always regret it if I didn't stream. It's very, very, very rare that I regret streaming. It's only those weird situations where you're already in a horrible bad mood and you already don't feel great, and then you stream and no one shows up. And it's like, oh shit. Hiding or something you're streaming it. Was it that early? Damn. I only saw it on Twitter. And then I checked and I sort of scrolled to the VOD. I didn't realize it was that early. That's probably a good time actually to stream because you catch all the Americans. Unless you want to catch a few awake South Africans, then you're probably not going to get a lot of sober ones at 3 a.m. More damage. Let's get a bit of movement speed in. I feel like I'm not supposed to have this much money. Let's get the pickup range up. The higher the pickup range is, the quicker I can level up. Health. Yeah, I need to get this health crystal one. Well, that's 20k. Dang. Let's just spend all the money. Why not? Sure. Yeah, why not? Oh, I don't have enough money anymore. Damn, real life problems. How have I already unlocked things? Why do I already have things unlocked? I wonder if they did make the game easier. Oh, I don't have rune spaces. That's okay. I should probably have saved up for that then, but that's 50k. Okay. I don't know what it is about this game that I like, but it's probably the same as the whole Vampire Survivors thing. It keeps me just occupied enough that I feel intrigued. Pyromonsters. We're going all flame spells, I think. I just want to throw so many ranges in our plans. Oh man. Oh no. Yeah, having... I mean, that's interesting, having some of the electricity off. I just don't get it. I just don't get how it's so bad. Oh no, I get how it's so bad. Like one of the... Oh no, she wasn't actually in my class. Well, my girlfriend at university, she ended up working for ESCOM and she failed like 3 of her subjects in her first year, so I don't know what that says, but one of the girls who ended up working with her on her first day on the job, she ended up rearranging all her crystals around her monitor because she thought it absorbed all the negative waves, and in a science way, not in a spiritual way. And it doesn't make me feel comfortable that the person working at the energy company believes that crystals absorb negative electrical waves. Is their Mother's Day and lotion was suspended for Christmas Day? How can they suspend it? That's what I don't get. Isn't it supposed to be if they don't do it, everything explodes? Isn't that the reason they're supposed to be doing load shedding in the first place? I just can't believe it's still going on. Like back when it started in... I was studying, I was trying to finish my thesis or something. Was it like 2007? No. Was it around there, I think? 8, 9? Maybe 2009? No, it can't have been 2009. Probably 2006 or 2007 or something, I think, when all this load shedding started. And it was supposed to be a few months, I think. Yeah, 2007. They were supposed to just get Kuber, which is our nuclear power station. They were supposed to just get that back up and running again after breaking it. What did they do with that again? Oh yeah, I think the one turbine, I think there's 2. One went down for maintenance. And when then they turned the other one on, someone forgot to bolt or something in it and it broke. And I think it should have only taken like 6-7 months for new parts to arrive from France or something. And yeah, we're 15 years later and it's still... yeah, kids graduating, then in life without... yeah, how? Man, I can't imagine it. I don't really mention it ever because I acted very surprised once when my parents talked about it. Or I was visiting or something and they had like the schedule on the fridge and I was, what in the hell is going on here? They probably felt like I was insulting South Africa or something. I got really grumpy, so now I don't really talk about it at all. So I have no idea how it actually is, other than seeing people talk. But man, I couldn't. I mean, it's not like I couldn't. You don't really have a choice, do you? But scheduling your day around whether you can have electricity or not. It was sort of chill when it started, because a lot of the people, like we were all a bunch of people all doing our masters and we we're all working in the same lab. But depending on where you lived, if the grid the university was on, if that shut down, a lot of people went home and they kept on working. But I lived close enough that my flat was on the same grid. So if the power's off, the power's off. Like, we're going to the shop, we're buying some wood or something, we're having a nice little braai or barbecue, whatever you want to call it. Get some beers, because I can't work anyway. I don't have electricity. So that was really nice. It was a tricky time in my studies, because back then, the experiments and stuff I had to run took about, I think it was like it took 13 hours to run, but we only had 12 hours of electricity at a time. So a few weeks went past and I made zero progress. Good old days. That probably explains why I had to sort of give up working on it and actually start working for money. I did finish it in the end. But yeah, I get so irrationally angry now if we lose electricity for like 10 minutes. Or if my internet goes down for 30 minutes, I'm raging. So definitely first world problems over here if I get angry about something that's silly. But if you're used to it, then you just plan around it. I probably would have done like my parents are doing with the UPS, with a little wireless router connected to it, and then they still have internet. Or I would just read more. Get a bunch of books on my Kindle. Maybe I would use my Steam Deck a bit more. So I would have worked my way around it. But yeah, it's so tedious that you have to plan your day around whether you have electricity or not. Damn. Dad's job experience stress test back in the day, yeah. But also at work, for a while the boss didn't want to go get a generator, and then we did get a generator, and then he got all grumpy, depending on whether we turned it on too early or too late, and difficult times. And then there was the big push to get everyone to buy gas stoves and gas ovens because of electricity shortage. And then loads of people, they had this whole thing where if you trade in your electric stove, you get a discount or something. And then loads of people did that, and a few months later there was a gas shortage. Good old days. Why are people in government so stupid? I can't really comment, I'm an imbecile, but damn. I feel like I'm not dumb enough to work in government. Let's just go do this map. I should probably see what I need to upgrade weapons. Okay, we are not doing the endless portal thing again. I feel it takes too long to kill monsters and then you don't really get stuff. We're just gonna go through the normal portal. Recently got a gas tower and it's awesome. Nice. I like the idea a lot, but I'm so paranoid. I'm so worried it's gonna explode. And it's not like they often explode, but every year, like once or twice, someone's house explodes somewhere in the UK, and I'm like, oh shit. It's probably not even that often. I probably just remember it when it happens because you see a photo and there's just a hole where the house was supposed to be, and then I think, oh shit. Scary. I just would love the idea of a nice Like one of those, I want one of those gas stoves that has the big burner in the center where you can have like a big wok. Because I make a lot of, well, not anymore, but I used to make a lot of stir fries and things. And I've got an induction stove, and induction stoves are ass. They heat up so quickly, and it's really great actually for stuff like stir fries. Things you need high heat, but stuff that you need low heat for, oh, they suck. Maybe I've only had shitty ones. We have that make so much fried rice. Oh, I haven't made fried rice in ages. I got lazy. Like even my old way of making fried rice, I used to never be able to figure out how to make dodgy Chinese food that actually tastes good, almost like takeout food, and I could just never get it. I just could never get it tasting good, and I couldn't figure out why. And then just before lockdown, I found this channel on YouTube. What are they called? Oh shit, now I can't remember. It's all about how to make, I mean, it's UK style Chinese food. Gonna have to find that now. That's important. Almost read out all my subscriptions on YouTube out loud. Oh, they changed their name a while ago. It's now Zhang's Food Workshop. It used to be called something else. But yeah. I watched a few of these videos, and now I can make fried rice and noodles and stuff that I actually like. But then I realized I am so lazy, so I don't even want to say this, the way I make something that vaguely looks like fried rice these days, I don't even fry the rice anymore. I fry all the vegetables and things I put in it, and then I just make rice, and I dump it in a big bowl, and then I just mix everything. And then it's 60% as good. It's 60% as good with 20% of the effort. And I'm just so lazy, I don't care. And yeah, it's so good. Now I actually really want fried rice. Maybe I should make some tomorrow. I have rice. Don't really have much to put in it. I've got little baggies of frozen portions of green onion, because that freezes remarkably well. I was really surprised. What else do I have? I've got some tofu. I don't really have any nice veggies. Namiko Chen's just one Kupu blog. Ah. I used to like Uncle Roger's videos, but then there was that whole bit with him doing a collab with Mike Chen, who I really, really, really like. And then he ended up deleting the video and acting like it never happened because Mike said some anti-China stuff, anti-Chinese government things. So then I just was like, ugh. You need to pick your side in the creator battle. Not really. But I sort of get it if Chinese people don't want to say anything negative about the government because you probably get punished, so it's probably not their fault. But still, since then I haven't really watched any Uncle Roger thing anymore. But I feel if you've seen probably one or two of his videos, then you've probably seen most of them. But I did find it quite funny. What are we doing? Are we doing fire and chaos? Let's go for the golems. God, yeah, we were talking last week or something about how I was going to make some miso soup with noodles in it and whatever, and I have everything I need. I just haven't done it yet because I'm too fucking lazy. Oh, I'm too sick to eat solid food currently, but you would think I would get a little noodle soup in. But the reason I didn't make it wasn't because I'm too sick, it's because I'm too lazy. I just don't understand how I'm this lazy. I didn't used to be this lazy. It is probably true that the less you do, the lazier you get. And the more time you have, the less you do. Because I feel I did more when I worked more hours. And, I don't know, was more social. Now, every hour in the day, like this whole month basically almost, I could just do whatever I want and I don't know what I did. The month is gone, the year is gone, and I don't know what I did. Flame Wave. I actually struggled with the flame bolts, I remember last time. I hope they buffed some of it because I did not do that well. Vicious Strikes. I just always have to pick this. And getting that guaranteed crit, I feel it's just so useful. Especially when you get a skill later that says, on crit we apply the status effect. Then you basically just guaranteed status effect on them. Which is nice. Yeah, I'm slowly getting back into watching all the cooking content that I used to watch. We're going Bitter Poison? Sure. I used to watch a lot of... Like, even if I don't really cook at that time that much, I used to enjoy watching a lot of cooking videos. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because a lot of the people who do some cool cooking videos end up being super wholesome, and I like watching wholesome people. A lot of people end up not being wholesome, and I just don't watch them, but... Like, I don't watch it about the cooking skill itself, it's more about... Like, I'm watching it as entertainment. And then I got sort of out of it for a bit. Now I'm slowly getting back into it. All because of one VTuber that cooks a lot. It was... probably wouldn't call it wholesome. But now it's actually making me want to cook a bit more. I always get very... I always feel hard working and motivated and everything just before I go to sleep. And then tomorrow, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to get my coffee, and I'm going to just chill a little bit, and then I'm going to go in that kitchen and we're going to cook. And then that never happens. Let's get a bit of movement speed, even though it's not a brilliant amount. I'm just feeling very slow. I don't have to be that fast. We've got all our golems, but I need to be able to escape these big AoE attacks. Fine, arcane power. I wanted to get more fire attacks. I might still replace it just for theme. We've got too many skills that aren't fire. And we need to be all about the flaminess. Let's actually get our... Okay, this is now a nice big pickup range. Okay, I didn't really need to pick up that. Nah, lightning and poison, nah. Multicast. It's a little bit weak, but fine. I don't care about bleed this time. More damage. Yeah, I don't know why. It just feels like fire is just not that strong. No. Every time you apply burn, there's a chance of slowing. That's interesting. You're doing a magic one, so might as well. I feel that's against the theme. It does feel a bit more icy, but... cast frequency, yeah. I don't care about damage for the golems. The golems are just to distract. Keep the enemies busy while I set them on fire. Running bang, cooking stuff, I don't really watch Iron Mint. Rosanna Pansino. Ooh, baking is something I've never really gotten into that much. Like most people with nothing else in their lives, when lockdown started, I did try a little bit of baking and baking bread, and I did go through a phase where I started baking cakes and shit, and brownies. I haven't done that in ages. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start back up again. But yeah, there's just so many nice, interesting cooking and baking content channels on YouTube. I wish YouTube existed when I grew up. Or maybe not. Let's make our golems tankier. It's tricky because YouTube is great, but YouTube's also horrible. More health for the golems. Then I probably feel they're beefy enough. Firewalk. I don't like firewalk. More health. Because yeah, I'd be worried that if I had free access to the internet and YouTube existed, let's say I was born today and we have the things that we have now and the content we have now, I would be worried that would end up getting into some dodgy communities. Because if you're a lonely dude that plays games, the stuff that gets recommended to you, if you watch some gaming stuff on YouTube, it just slowly drifts off to a direction, and then suddenly you're watching some hateful content about stuff. And if you don't really have anything in your life that gives you some perspective, yeah, you're gonna end up being a shit person. I have a lot of health. Do I need more? Which is why I turn autoplay off. Yeah, I just turn autoplay off because I hate autoplay on anything unless it's about I'm watching a series. Like, sure, I'm watching a series, it's okay to say, hey, do you want to watch the next episode? It'll start in 15 minutes. I despise how every single streaming thing can't tell the difference between I'm watching a series and I might want to watch the next episode versus I just watched a movie and I actually do want to watch the credits while I just chill out and let the movie seep in. And then like, hey, you just watched a 3.5-hour movie. Do you want to watch this other 4-hour movie that has absolutely nothing to do with this one? And they minimize the credits into a little corner. Grrr. And YouTube algorithm, so once again, it's horrible, but it has led me into some interesting areas over the last few years. I don't think I would be sitting here all alone on a Christmas night being an anime man on the internet if it wasn't for the YouTube algorithm. Because yeah, it was a weird path to get into that. Like, I watched stuff and then I got a little bit into music again, and then it started recommending like people doing covers of songs, and then I listened to a lot of that, and then it recommended someone else doing like cover kind of music and just being all entertaining and funny. And then that person either collabed with some streamers or it started recommending some streamers who also do a bit of karaoke and singing. And then I watched that and I thought it was really funny. And then one day it recommended maybe a few VTubers singing and I thought, what is this? And I clicked on that, like, oh, they sing so pretty, that's cute. And then slowly it recommended some other people sort of sing and then just some of their normal content, like, oh, these people are funny. And then started watching some people on Twitch itself, and then bam. A VTuber propaganda, and here I am. So I think it can be really good. It's good to get you outside of like a space you're in. The only problem is if the space you're in is good and it wants to take you to a bad zone. But it's so easy with gaming stuff. It's so easy to go into these weird right-wing channels. Oh no, this woman in my games kind of thing. One of low gas literally sits through credits and studies film. Yeah. Like my reason for credits is sometimes just to see if there's some post. I'm like a little teenager boy watching movies. I watch movies with a lot of after credit scenes. I like my Marvel movies. But even not that, if it's like let's say it was an actual serious movie that, I don't say you want to recover, but sometimes like the movie literally just ended. You need that last scene to just, I don't know, you need to marinate in it a little bit, and the song is still playing, and you're just sitting there either staring at the screen with a little text going past, or, I don't know, maybe even closing your eyes or something. Because I feel it's still, a lot of movies, okay fine, the last final scene happens, the credits pop up, the movie's over. But with a lot of movies, I don't feel it's not. I feel you need those few minutes just to, I still can't think of a better word than recover. Just get yourself back slowly out of movie space into real life space kind of thing. And then, hey, do you want, I know you just watched this serious movie and you're feeling a little bit sad or whatever, but do you want to watch this Adam Sandler movie? Yeah, let's go full screen and start playing a trailer. And even if streaming things let you turn off the autoplay, I don't want it turned off for series. Ooh, another dash. I only want it off for movies, and I wonder how many people click, yeah sure, I want to watch another movie. Who does that? I only ever watch 2 movies in a row if I'm doing a little mini marathon, like I'm watching all the Alien movies or something. Then I might, or I'm doing a Marvel movie speed run. You can't call it a speed run, it takes exactly the same amount of time and it does for anyone who watches the movies, but you know what I mean. This makes me irrationally grumpy. Oh no, I don't think it's irrational, it's very rational. Oh, I'm such a grumpy old man these days. I get it now, I understand. Ooh, Firebolt. I'm actually going to replace some of these skills. I'm going to replace this with a Firebolt, and I'm going to replace this Poison Cloud with a fire thing as well. Because that's our theme. We're doing fire. Oh shit, I don't do a lot of damage. Maybe that was a mistake. Like even in the cinema, I love if you're in the cinema and the movie's done and it's dark and you can just sit there for a few minutes more. But then it's always, oh, turn on the lights. People come in with the bags and they want you to leave. Like I get it, but you lose out on the experience. I should start watching movies again. I haven't really been watching movies lately, and I used to watch so many movies. I used to watch at least 4 movies a week kind of thing. Not in the cinema, at home. These days, I can't remember the last movie I watched. I don't know why. I watched a 10 movie ago, are you insane? Yeah, if you split into hour segments. That's my brain is broken, but it's not just my brain then. Like I'll go lie in bed and I just want to watch something before I go to sleep. It's like, do I want to watch a movie? No, I don't want to spend 2 hours watching something. Do I watch a series? No, I don't really have the mental space for an hour-long episode right now. Then I watch anime and it's 25-minute episodes, and then I watch 8 episodes, and then I go to bed. Like I tend to binge through these 12-episode series in like an evening. That's so dumb. I could have watched a movie. Not like a movie's inherently better, but I don't know. It makes me feel like I've done a little bit more than with my time than just binging an entire season of something. Let's go multicast. And it is, I don't know, it feels weird that like stuff like Netflix and everybody, isn't it better for them if you don't binge it? Like, they're not showing any ads or anything. Wouldn't they want you to watch as little as possible, but still pay your monthly subscription? Like, I don't know if I'm missing something there, but what's the benefit for them if you watch hours and hours and hours and hours of shows? Don't they just pay more for internet traffic? Did that with the layer back when I got into anime, 25 episodes in less than 24 hours. The fact that I'd think, oh, that's not that bad, probably, I don't know what that says about me. This is probably the worst binging session I've ever done. It was during the time when I had trouble sleeping. I basically couldn't sleep at all. So one time, 10 o'clock in the morning, I started watching. It was like 30 Rock or something. And I started watching it. And the only time I stopped watching is if I just quickly go to the toilet or something or go get some food. And I kept on watching until around 9 o'clock the next morning. So I almost did a 24 hours straight 30 Rock marathon. And I felt like I had a great time. A meteor, fire slash. Let's go meteor. But these days, yeah, I just watch. There's like a month when I didn't watch any anime or something anymore. Now I'm a little bit back into it again, but other than that, I just watch Twitch VODs, and like there's one or two streamers that I basically watch everything. I treat it as if it's a series. I can't miss anything, which I don't think is a healthy way to consume Twitch content, but I do that. And then just YouTube videos. And that's all I watch all week. I don't think that can be healthy for my brain. I feel like I'm training myself even more to not consume any content that is longer than 10 minutes. Which I don't know what the problem is. Is the problem that my brain is now rotten, so that's all I can do? Or am I rotting my brain? Or is it the early dementia kicking in? Don't know. Where are these cats or wolves coming from? And yeah, I feel I actually need the YouTube algorithm to give me something new now. Something to just... some random new hobby or something that I can explore. I feel I'm a little bit bored of everything I'm currently watching. But I so dislike it when you accidentally click on something and you exit out, and then YouTube thinks, this person just clicked on this content and they were in there for 2 seconds. This must be their favorite new thing in the world. From now on, this is what I'm going to suggest. Like, ugh. I spend so much time just ignoring stuff. I think you can clear stuff from your history as well, but sometimes it's too late. Okay. Are we going to do a lot of damage against this freeze dude? I don't actually think they've got stuff like resistances or anything. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Maybe I struggled so much the first times I played this because I didn't realize you could dodge. Maybe that was it. I think that was it. Maybe it wasn't a character issue, it was a skill issue. Okay, I am not doing a lot of damage. I feel out of every sort of themey kind of dumb bolts that I do, I feel if I go like all fire, I don't do that much damage. I don't know. Look at all the status effects everyone has. Why do they have so many? I don't remember picking things that would give them that many status effects. Shouldn't I just have poison, slow, and fire? Fine. Poison cloud. I actually want to get rid of poison cloud. It's probably dumb being so focused on one kind of damage, but I just like it. That's always how I play these kinds of games. I like having a theme. And I feel this dude's called the Pyromancer. I should be going all fire. Oh, doing so little damage. So weak. Come on. If I wanted to be this weak, I would just go run around outside. I need to be stronger. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, sorry, hang on 1 second. No. Trying to organize something for tomorrow. Depending on how I feel, I might go outside. Well, I might not. I just need someone to play delivery driver with some presents I've got. And I don't like asking people for favors. I never ask for help for anything, ever. So asking someone, hey, can you drive past my house to come pick up some stuff, please, to take it somewhere else? They're already going the other place, but it's like 20 minutes out of their way in the wrong direction, so it ends up adding like 40 minutes to their journey, so it makes me feel really bad, but I don't really have another choice. I mean, theoretically, I could have paid a company to come do a package pickup, but then it would have to be either before Christmas or after Christmas. I don't know, I just don't like asking people for things. Oh shit. Almost died. Yeah, we're too weak. We're too weak. I'm definitely going to have to take the normal portal. I think I'm probably just going to get the normal portal anyway because we're taking too long. I think there's a... I don't really care about slow. I think you need to beat it in like 15 minutes or 12 minutes or something. Then you get the other portal. Something like that. Which I'm not sure if that ever got explained anywhere in the game. I think I had to go read that on the wiki. Because I just played one day and there was a new portal. I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't need crit this time. Let's go multicast. Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Oh, there. I don't know why I didn't see him. Okay, we're just putting some... Ah, shit. I think I mentioned this the other day. I'm gonna close all that Windows. Windows have started randomly through a game while I'm playing. It just pops up one of my Windows Explorer windows and puts it in focus. Like, all I was touching now is my controller. I didn't touch my mouse. I didn't click on anything. I didn't press any buttons on my keyboard, but it decided... You know what? You really need to look at your downloads folder right now. And luckily I clicked back. Like, if this game didn't have pause, I would be dead now. And very grumpy. It didn't used to do that. It's a recent thing, like the last few weeks. And I don't understand why. Like, what's the benefit of doing that at all? Windows 11 so far, man, it sucks. Like, I feel performance is worse. The only benefit it would have is if I actually decided, hey, I want to use HDR or something, and I don't want to. I just wish we could all just go back to Windows 7. the last time we had a Windows where I want to search for a file and it says, are you sure you don't want to search for this shit on the internet? No, I don't want to search for it on the internet. Now I'm all Windows grumpy again. I'm still amazed that they just got away with that. It's probably just because people don't really have a choice, or people don't know enough, or they just don't care enough, but I thought there would be a bit more pushback. I was stuck on Windows 7 for ages before I was sort of forced to upgrade, but I was really surprised. And now all of that stuff's normal. It is so sucky how everything's shitty with software industry. Our games and other software and gadgety things are all now standard. Because I've been thinking of doing a bit more exercise again, and want to check out what my daily heart rate is and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll get a little fitness tracker. The amount of fitness trackers out there right now that you can't buy the tracker, it's a subscription, and if you ever stop paying for your subscription, your tracker stops working. That's so shit. Miss the days, man. I'm just a big bag of complaining it today. I miss the days when you bought something. I will never use an Adobe product because I'm not going to subscribe to software. I want to buy software. I want to buy Photoshop. I don't want to loan it. I don't want to rent it. So I bought Clip Studio a while ago instead of Photoshop. But so many things right now where how do you avoid all these shitty subscriptions? New character. I wasn't going to play like 2 runs, but I'm having a lot of fun. Let's do this map. Fight. Oh. There's some people texting. Maybe people realizing that, oh yeah, it's Christmas. I wonder what that person's doing. I don't feel like Christmas this year. I feel like even previous years where I was just me at home anyway, felt a little bit more Christmassy, and this year's feeling Christmas-like. Because this year I didn't do any Christmas parties. I didn't go to the shops, so I actually haven't seen any Christmas decorations this year. Ignoring like videos and photos and stuff of people's things, but like real life Christmas decorations. Last time I was outside, we didn't have Christmas decorations yet, which is such a pathetic thing to say. Okay, we're going bombs. We're going as explodey as possible. Like everyone living in my area thinking this is still a good time to shoot off fireworks for some weird reason. Oh damn, I am such a grumpy old man. I should start sitting outside yelling at kids. If I had an outside space I could sit in. Mortar shot. This one. Let's go for the multicast one. More bombs equals better. Oh shit. I like that the dude has a little doggy as well. I do feel bad shooting like a bunch of exploding stuff around the dogs, but luckily there's no friendly fire. Are we doing poison? Poison and explosions. That feels not thematic at all, but we're doing it. Cluster bomb. Someone says when he gets old, and then they're going to see not annoy the nieces and nephews, grandkids. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll just be the grumpy weird man. And I haven't even met most of my nieces and nephews. Like, since the last time I went to visit family back in South Africa, everyone just started popping out, all the kids. Last time I was there, my sister had 1 kid. Now she's got 3. And my brother and his wife, they've got 2. What the hell? How did that happen? Over here, all my friends as well. Like, it feels like during lockdown. I don't know if people were bored. Or maybe it's just with... Like, probably most people I know all have the kinds of jobs where they can work remotely. So, during lockdown, didn't have a big negative financial effect on everyone. It actually had a very big positive effect, because even, like, you probably didn't get the bonuses and raises you wanted. You didn't have to pay for travel. You could move out of London to an area where it's cheaper. So I feel like everyone just think, hey, we've got a home, like, all alone for a year now. Might as well start popping out some babies. So yeah, now everyone has kids. Ooh, I like the ballista. I like the ballista, but explosions, ballista. Difficult. If this was a gun, we would pick it, but it's also an arrow, so I think we might as well go with the ballista. I like having ballistas you can summon in a game. Nice not be forced to go outside, down there, stuck with 8 other people now. So, I am so happy. Like, I complained a lot. Oh, I didn't really complain a lot about it during lockdown. I am, like, ultra as introverty as you can get, but even if someone's super introverty, I like my 1 social event a week kind of thing. And then after I realized it's been 9 months since I've actually talked to any person face to face, it did start getting a little bit dodgy, a little bit shitty. But then I remembered what it's like living with other people. I thought, damn, need to commit a murder. Yeah, someone would have been, either I would have ended up living alone because everyone's gone, or I would be in prison. Like, I don't think I would have survived. I mean, I would have, of course. But I'm so happy that I decided to make the decision a bunch of years ago to just suck it up and pay way more than I should for my living costs, just so I don't have to share. Oh, napalm blast. Ah, but this is... I mean, is it really fire? It's not really fire, is it? It's melting. We're actually going to pick this. I feel like it does feel explosion-y. But yeah, I'm happy I don't have to live with random people. It is occasionally... No, it's not occasionally. It is super lonely being alone all the time. But, man, being lonely by yourself in a house is better than being lonely with a bunch of other people in a house. Like, I just tried to do the whole... living with a bunch of people once in the UK. And even though they were great, like for flatmates, they're not bad. They're not bad flatmates, but ugh. Getting up early to do washing, someone else got up even earlier to do it, stuff like that. I just got so irritated. Or you have a really early morning, someone comes back 3 o'clock in the morning and they're throwing up everywhere, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely worth... Like, I just looked and I thought, what would my mental health cost in a month if I have to live with these people? I just thought, you know what, let's just pay the extra money. Squeeze into the tiniest little shithole cave that I can. Pay twice as much as I should. Oh, do I want to replace anything? I don't think so. I sort of like what I have. Yeah, let's stick with what we have. I mean, it's different than living with like someone you care about. That's still better. That's better than living alone. Of health, yeah. Because when I moved to the UK, I moved along with my girlfriend back then, and I mean, if you just arrive here, you don't know anything. So we then lived with a friend of a friend for a few months, and that was okay. But it is weird going from I have a 2-bedroom flat all to myself to moving into a 2-bedroom flat and sharing a room. And then, yeah, we got our own place. And then a few years later, I moved out. And then I moved in with a bunch of randoms. We need the dash. But yeah, very privileged position to be in, to be able to live alone, because yeah, it's so expensive. Let's upgrade that ballista. I probably need the health, but we're going to ignore the health. We're going to act like we don't need it. I want to get the health. I want to get that. Okay, cool. But I did consider it a few years ago. I thought, you know what, maybe I should try it. And there was this one place that it's got one big shared space, and then everyone has their own private room and bathroom, like a little ensuite thing. And I thought maybe I should try that. But then I decided, no, that's the kind of thing you do in your early 20s. That's not a thing you do when you're in your mid-30s. Well, that would have been a good way to, like, meet people. I still think it was probably the right decision not to do it. But now, yeah, after the whole lockdown thing, I don't even know how to function around other people anymore. Meteor shot. Oh, sorry, mortar shot. Ooh, I always need to get that crit thing. I feel it definitely ups your damage a lot. Oh shit, it's this dude. I sometimes feel like this is one of the tougher bosses when he does his spin thing. I think it's him. More poison. Yeah, cluster bomb. Yeah, for most of the years when I studied, I was living with my brother and my sister, because we're all fairly close in age. My brother's a year older than me and my sister's a year younger. I mean, a year and a few months all the time, but... So yeah, when we were studying, first it was just me and my brother, or first just my brother, but then me and him in a flat. And then the year after that, my sister joined us, and there was all three of us, me and him sharing a room, she having her own room. But yeah, that was also on the verge of murder constantly. Because then you get home and then she's sleeping in the living room. Because why not? And then it's like, shit, where can I go? My brother's in my room, or in our room. She's in the living room. It's like, oh shit. It's so nice, finally. When I started working, moving out of there, and then having my own place. Good times. It's just nice having the freedom. I want to do my washing, I can do my washing. I want to not do it, fine. I want to cook, great. I want to not clean, great. It does remove a lot of the excuses for, oh, I have to clean and stuff right now, even though I don't want to. I also fell so far behind on my cleaning schedule during lockdown, because suddenly going from someone might visit once every few weeks to, in the last 3 years, I've had one person in my flat, and it was an electrician to fix or to do some tests or something. So yeah, I don't really have that. Oh shit, I need to clean, someone's coming over. So the last few weeks I've been trying to catch up a little bit, do 3 years worth of spring cleaning. And then I got sick again, and now I'm just lazy. Ooh. I wonder if they did nerf everyone. I don't feel like I'm struggling. I don't really need any of those. I don't really want to go crit again. Fine. I'll crit a little bit. Do my dogs heal? I never really noticed that their health goes down. Oh shit, do they die? I didn't realize the dogs died. Oh no. Multicast. Damn, I've been playing this for 2 hours. Probably going to finish very soon. I want to go to bed extremely early tonight and see if I can get some sleep, and maybe magically if I fall asleep and I wake up tomorrow morning I feel okay. And then I can go hang out with people. I even bought a new Christmas jumper. It's all grey and it's got like a picture of Santa on it. Sure. Oh, this dude just died. What the fuck? How did he die so quickly? I like the guy with the gun and the dogs. It's funny, growing up in games I always like to play the big buff dude with the big weapons just going in, hitting people in the head all the time. But these days, I don't know, I start liking more of the, I don't want to say the intellectual characters, that sounds dumb. Like if I play an RPG, I'll play like each of the magic character or like the roguey one with a bit of lockpicking and sneaking around, which I didn't like at all growing up. And I'm really into ranged characters, dodging around, shooting people, which is 100% the opposite of what I used to like. I still like playing the big beefy characters, but they're not my favorite anymore. And now I don't know, did I always actually like the ranged characters, but I didn't know it because I didn't play them? Or did my tastes mature and, I don't want to say mature, change over time? It's not like playing a ranged character is more mature than playing a close range character. That's the dumbest thing anyone's ever said. Shit. Usually playing as Archer Mage or both. Yeah, I playing Diablo 2 back in the day. I know my brother used to play like with the Sorceress and all those characters. I just went all the time, just Barbarian. And then occasionally I'd do like Necromancer because I think it sounds cool, but I never really got too far with it because I just wanted to charge in and hit people with an axe. And now I always go magic builds or like summoning pet builds in games. Maybe I should not have said how easy this is. I wasn't focusing, I was thinking about builds. Yeah, and the last few times we played our very amateur D&D years ago, like once I tried like a barbarian character and then I usually just did like rogue or warlock, and I had way more fun with rogue and warlock than I ever did with barbarian. But in most like RPGs or like action RPGs, I actually still play both character types. Because I feel like if you play the like big beefy attack dudes in like a sci-fi game with the big guns and the armor, and or like in a fantasy game you just have your big weapon and big armor, then you experience all the items in the game. Where if you're playing like a more weak, pathetic dude, you never get to wear the armor, and you just see all these weapons and armor in your inventory, and you can never wear them. So that's why I usually do a few playthroughs of a game. I'm going to do this again. What else was on my list to do that I thought, if I do this for 30 minutes, what else was I going to play? Oh, just a bit of Power Washing Simulator. That actually sounds like a lot of fun. I'm actually going to do that. So yeah, we got a lot of money, got some gems. I can't believe I died. That was embarrassing. Yeah, let's play a bit of Power Washing Simulator. That feels chill. I wish there was a Christmas map I could just play. Maybe there is. Where's the shortcut for that? Do I have it? I didn't delete it, did I? No, I don't want to edit Power Plan. Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash. Done. Yeah, this is going to be very chill. Don't want to do anything active today. Where's the game? Oh yeah, the game always starts completely wrong resolution, and then it resets some settings, and then goes to the wrong monitor. There it goes again. Oh no, I jumped back to this one. I don't know why this setting always resets. Nice, okay, we got it. Cool. I don't know why it always resets. Career mode, let's see. Oh, I was hoping maybe there'll be something Christmassy. Let's see, the special unique ones. Is there a Christmas? Gnome Fountain, Mars Rover, Mini Golf Course, Steam Locomotive. Aww. It would have been cool if there was like a Christmas one. It's not. The gnomes. Oh, gnome's not really Christmas, is it? I mean, what would you really power wash for Christmas? Like a big Santa and a Christmas tree. Fine, let's just quickly do this one and then we'll see what's next. Exhausted to yeah, man, have a good rest of the night. Yeah, Christmas is a tiring time of the year. Oh, that's very loud. But yeah, thanks for popping in and hanging out. It's nice having a chat. Hope you have a good New Year's if I don't stream again before then. I love Power Wash Simulator. It's just so chill. What are the controls again? How do we say? I can do the... This feels weird, but I do feel very motion sicky today, so I should probably not move around too much. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to chat and do this. I wonder how many levels there are in the game. I feel like playing it like an hour every few weeks is a good way to play the game. Oh, that makes me so dizzy if I forget to turn this off. I think that's why I originally thought this control mode doesn't work, because if you move around while doing this, this makes me... It only turns once you're on the edges. Oh, that's so horrible. Oh, I think I'm too... I need to get a stronger spray. Let's crawl around. Let's be a bit more ninja-like. Oh. Spraying something with water in the garage doesn't feel like too good of an idea, but Who am I to judge? Should luckily at least be a quick job. Crawl around. I wonder if they were surprised at the success of this game. Because it's easy to say that this is just a cash in on people's sudden interest in power washing, but it's actually done really well. Like, if the water effects weren't this good, would it still be this fun to play? I don't know. I just wonder how it would be to actually play the game on a higher difficulty where it actually matters how much water you spray, and you probably need to soap it all up. I don't think that would be fun. That doesn't sound... It doesn't sound like a good time to me. How do I get... How do I get to the difficult bits? Come on. Get clean. I'm not quite sure how to get to those areas. Oh, that's still dirty. How do I clean that? I just spray through the gaps and hope for the best. Sidecar seat still dirty. Oh, spoke set. What is a spoke set? Oh, apparently that. Windshield. Oh, this is the sidecar's windshield. Oh, there. Yay. It's a quick one. Sorry, a lot of a hiccup. God, such a weird Christmas. Maybe I should watch a Christmas movie. Are there any Christmas revenge movies? Because I've been wanting to watch a revenge movie again. I love revenge movies so much. Do we do another car? I don't feel like the fire station yet. I'm not gonna stream too long, so I might as well just spray one of these. It would have been so nice if there was a Christmas level. Oh. I know it doesn't actually matter which direction you go, it just feels weird spraying up on the car. Feels like I'm just going to spray the dirt up. Let's do the roof. I just wish this game I could sort out the field of view. The field of view in this game is just wrong. And making it bigger just makes it worse. It's weird. It's got the worst fisheye effect that I feel like I've ever seen in a game when it wasn't intentional. So I just don't want to rotate the screen at all if I can avoid it. So weird. This car's a little bit muddy. Not quite sure what they were doing, if the actual front window, the windscreen or whatever, was covered in mud as well. They just drive like that. Can't see anything, but you know what? Just let Jesus take the wheel and hope for the best. Let's do the back last. Maybe it's not mud. Maybe like a sewer truck exploded. And the car's actually covered in shit. Who knows? Probably not. It was a nice, interesting green. I didn't used to like green earlier in my life, but these days, I don't know. It's grown on me as a color. I used to be all about the blue growing up, and then I went through a bit of a... Now I was like black as a color, but ignoring black. But you know what? Red. Red is actually where it's at. These days, obviously from the colors I use on stream, but blue's making a comeback. Now we can do the wheels last. It's like I do when I actually really wash a car. It's so weird that it's been so long since I've washed a car. Going from growing up washing a car like every 2 weeks or so, 2-3 weeks, I can't remember. Suddenly, man, it's been, I don't know, 15 years since I've last washed a car. I have been in a car wash with someone. I don't know if that counts. Bumper. I don't think it counts, especially if it wasn't my car. It's a fog light. Oh wait, it's the smaller lights. It's those, right? Yeah. Tires, okay. I feel like the threshold for cleaning on this one's way lower. There's still loads of dirt on there. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's early-ish, but you know, like I said, a few things to do, and then let's see if I can get into bed. So yeah, I think this is it. Let's just go check this out, but I'm not going to do this right now. We're just going to spray a little smiley face on the door. And then that's it. Maybe I should check if there's a mod that fixes the field of view. Hang on. I never looked for that. Just don't understand why it's so bad. Power wash simulator field of view. Mod. I think the game used to not have any field of view settings, but I don't understand why people aren't complaining. This is just me, but that looks so weird. I don't see any mods for this, but I tried looking a while ago and it just didn't. If I go... Oh, shit. No. Just be easy with the mouse. field of view is already tiny. So I don't understand why it's so fish eye like. If I go as small as it can possibly get, right? It's a little bit better, but it still does it. If you look at this door on the left, it stretches so much on the sides. Yeah, I don't get why it's so bad. Oh, that mouth ended up being a little bit different. But okay. That is it. Oh, I have so much money. Is there anything I can buy? How do I go? Just a loadout. What's this? Oh, this is just the modes there. Ah. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new. I think I bought. Oh, there is still. Okay, there's still an awesome expensive one to look forward to. I like it that there's stuff to unlock. Yeah, okay. Oh, I forgot it's actually just gonna quit completely. Little Christmas room. Tomorrow we can go back to the normal office room. And I can stop with the Christmas music, which I don't like at all. But okay, thank you so much for hanging out. Hope everyone that has a bit of Christmas left has a good Christmas. If you want to, if you don't, then don't. And yeah, a few days and then it's New Year's. I'm going to try and stream a bit more before then as well, because after New Year's it's back to work, and then stream frequency is going to cut down significantly, unfortunately. So you can do as much as I can while I still can. But okay, have a great night. Bye-bye. I don't know why I keep my mouth open when I do this. I'm such an idiot. Okay, let's do this again. Bye-bye. Bye. Forgot to turn this on.